Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Odie, known to you all as Starstream 1988, and I bring you yet again another Playmates Ninja Turtles action figure toy review, and this is Donatello. I just kind of realized that they did not call these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles just Ninja Turtles. So the whole Teenage Mutant is actually cut out from the packaging. And I'm even trying to remember now, is the movie actually called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or is it Ninja Turtles? Now I remember before when people got really upset that Michael Bay was producing this, not actually directing but producing, they were like, oh, they're going to be Space Turtles and all that. So I'm wondering if this packaging was already created prior, and so it was probably going to be too expensive of Playmates just to destroy all the packaging, and that's why they just left the Ninja Turtles. So yeah, the Teenage Mutant is actually missing from these, as you can see. So anyway, so that's my little thing on that. Front of the package as always, and they put all the turtles there always, and then the main feature one just obviously stays with the figure there, which is pretty cool. But it's always the same images. Side of the package there, not a big deal. Side of the package there, not a big deal. And here's the back of the package. And I'll bring this forward so you can read it if you like, just in case if you didn't see the first review. First review was Michelangelo, the fun-loving turtle. So there you go, cool, just in case. Some people don't like them all, some people just like certain tours and whatever. Nah, I like them, I like all four. Obviously Raphael's my favorite, but I do like all four. But yeah, that's pretty much the packaging. There's not much more than that, other than it does say Donatello there. I'm not really focusing on the names. But yeah, let's crack this open and let's check it out. Okay, there he is out of the package. Pretty nice. I like the fact that they're all very different. Even though I haven't opened up the other ones yet, because I want to obviously show you the review as I open them with share with you guys. He's definitely the skinniest of the four, so I wonder if it'll translate that well into the movie. Michelangelo is definitely a little bit huskier. Michelangelo definitely seems to be the one that always just kind of wants everyone to be happy. Obviously, in the Nicktoons the Nicktoons cartoon. He doesn't try to emulate anyone, but he definitely looks up to like Leo and Ralph. And I know that in the cartoon it seems like he's always kind of trying to learn from both of them. Donatello to a point also. And obviously he's his own turtle. But he definitely tries to emulate them. So maybe he likes to work out. Maybe obviously not as much as Ralph. But he definitely seems to be the second bulkiest of the four, of the Fab Four there. So, but we'll see. And obviously when I show you the quick comparison, even the legs on Michelangelo just look a little bit thicker than this guy. Again, he's taller, a little bit more slender. Obviously still has the muscles, but just a little bit more slender. So that's pretty cool. Very, very different from Michelangelo. He is not wearing pants, and he just toppled over. I couldn't really get him straight there. Let's see. Kind of almost has to lean a little bit because they seem to be a little bit back heavy. And because their feet don't have ankle pivots, it's kind of tough there. Alright, so let's see if we can turn him around without him falling again. If he falls, then I'll just have to hold him. But again, as you can see, a little bit thinner. He's not wearing pants. Seems to only have kind of like straps going around him. Even for shoes, he doesn't have regular shoes. They almost look like when you hurt your foot or you have a broken foot. That's what he seems to be wearing, it almost seems. We'll see what it looks like in the movie. Unlike Michelangelo wearing a sweater, he actually almost has like a samurai type of kilt thing, which is kind of cool. Obviously he's a scientific of the four, so he has his own proton pack. That's what it seems like anyway. Obviously it's not as big and bulky like the Ghostbusters, but he has like his own kind of little proton pack there for whatever that is. Yeah, shell wise they seem to be almost the same. Obviously they did every single one of them unique, which is pretty cool. The most interesting thing about him, and I can't wait to see what's really in the movie, but this doesn't seem to be made out of wood like the typical bow staff. This one seems to be obviously more mechanical. I wonder if it extends, which would be very cool in the movie, but it seems to be made out of metal, which is pretty nice. So we'll see. Now, I'll show you a little bit of articulation, again, because he's not as hindered as Michelangelo. His hands can also do 360 there very easily, a little bit easier. His show isn't sticking out as much. He doesn't have that much gear. Same thing with his other arm there. Up and down, obviously. Pretty much stops right there. Elbow, single. Obviously still no hands. so you don't get that articulation there. His bandana, whatever you want to call it, is a lot longer than Michael's and thicker, it seems. He's wearing some funky goggles there that I know we've seen in the commercial for the trailer. So his head turns 360. Obviously these don't come out, and the same thing, they kind of cut into the shell and the straps just kind of dug in there. I kind of wish they would have been just normal and they would have been sticking out. Probably obviously they would have been coming out a lot easier, so maybe they just kind of did it this way so they just can't really rip it off. But once a kid does rip it off, it's probably going to look really ugly, unfortunately. No waist articulation. His feet, a lot easier. You can go up and down, as you can see. You can go out. If I can get the motion there. There you go. This moves a lot easier than the sweater for Michelangelo. And again, he's just a lot thinner. His legs are even thinner. He has a little shin guard there, some strapping there. And again, he just has those funky shoes. And he is taller than Mike, which I'm about to show you. So pretty nice though. I like the fact that this is all so unique. So let's put him there. And then we bring Michelangelo over. And you can see the height difference already. I mean, of course, the Michelangelo is kind of squatting just a little bit. And I have him as straight as I possibly can. But yeah, he's a lot taller. Different skin tones, which is great. It's just like the Nickelodeon. They have that different skin tones. And yeah, the legs is what just really gets to me. He's really skinny. He's a lot skinnier. And we kind of bring him back a little bit there. And again, it's tough because Michael's wearing a kind of like those gym pants or sweatpants or whatever. But you can kind of see it there though. And the pose is different. I mean, again, he kind of has that muscle look where, again, his arms are a lot thicker and bigger than Donatello's. And, you know, his back is probably just a little bit stronger. And he's kind of like dopier looking. You know, again, just kind of like, you know, taller. And so he's a little bit more slouched, I guess. I mean, I'm sorry, Michael's more slouched and he's just probably a little bit straighter. But because of his shell, obviously they all kind of tend to lean forward a little bit. They can't help it. They don't have straight necks like we do, like humans. But yeah, it's pretty cool though. I'm loving these so far. I think they're unique enough. And unlike the Michelangelo, he's not wearing any chains or any rosaries or whatever. So there's not really, in my opinion, not much paint applications missing on this. Maybe the only thing you could have done was, obviously this gauntlet here seems to be some type of like programmable remote control, something like that. So you could have done a little bit of silver, red, green, or something like that, so it looks a little bit more real. But other than that though, I can't complain. I mean, everything seems to be on par, and except for maybe these right here. These probably should have been painted, but we'll see again what happens in the movie. So I'm going to take my cues from the movie. Here they didn't finish. Obviously this is brown. Should have gone all the way around, but they didn't because they figured, well, you're just going to display it this way, so the back doesn't need to be painted. But that's up to you if you want to do that. So yeah, again, another great figure. I'm really happy with this. So far, so good. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later. Peace.